Hey, what's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. If you want to watch me analyze for this week, make sure you go ahead and join in. I'm active. I hope you're active as well. Peace. Hey, what's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. Want to watch me analyze for this week? Make sure you go ahead and join in. I hope you're active as well. Peace. Hey, what's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. Want to watch me analyze for this week? Make sure you go ahead and join in. I hope you're active as well. Peace. Hey, what's going on, traders? Hey, what's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. Want to watch me analyze for this week? Make sure you go ahead and join in. I hope you're active as well. Peace. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the live stream. Today we'll be going deep into some things. Basically, just trying to see how far we can go for this week. So um, make sure you stay tuned, guys. We'll be going deep shortly. Okay, one person is on the stream right now. Not everyone is here. Okay. We ready? We ready? We ready? All right, traders. So welcome everyone once again to the live stream. Um, we're going straight to it. Basically, nothing much. We just want to just see what we can do or what our outlook would be on some pairs. This month or the rest of this week or the rest of this year, I'm not trading good again. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not doing good anymore. I'm just going to be focusing on currency pairs like GBP USD, and I'm just also going to focus on BTC USD. But I'll analyze other pairs, just see, for people that might be interested in in taking them. So let's quickly get to work, guys. Let's get to work. First of all, we need to go to the daily time frame, which I have done all this previously before now. We already need to mark, we need to know what our overall structure is on the daily time frame, and that is telling us that we are still bearish, but we just had a very significant change of character, and that alone is a very good it's a very good call to to understand that we up for something good, some buys and all of this like that. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Now, if we go to the 4 hour time frame, we can see here on the 4 hour time frame that we have taken out this high significantly, and then this high was the high that created this low. So in that sense, now we have a significant change of character right about there. So this point here is a very significant one. So one will be able to pay attention to that. My previous day high, previous day low, previous week low, previous week high, all has been drawn out, and then we can see price currently struggling around the previous week high, and then and the previous day high, because they are of the same place. So we need to just pay attention to what price will do from that region, and then from there we keep making our decision. What's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. Want to watch me analyze for this week? Make sure you go ahead and join in. I'm happy you're active as well. Please. All right, so now I'm trying to just make everyone know that we are live right now, so that nobody miss it. Nobody miss it. What's going on, traders? So we're currently live right now. Hey, what's going on, traders? We're currently live right now on YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and join in. Want to watch me analyze for this week? Make sure you go ahead and join in. I'm happy you're active as well. Please. Hey, what's going on, traders? So we're currently live. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? All right, so with this now, we automatically know that we've been seeing higher highs and higher lows, and that's like what defines an uptrend for us. So we have these highs, these lows, these highs, then this low, and now we've gotten a very, very nice high. So which in a sense could give us some moves that we want. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So the 1 hour time frame, we still have all this push to the upside, majorly creating higher highs and higher lows, like I said, and then doing the things that we need for it to do. So right now we just see price trading around the previous day high, and then within it, if we go into in depth into reading the structure, we could see that price took out this particular low here, this low here, and then created a significant low right here. I don't know if you can see. So you can see this low here, a significant one, and then price took it out as of this point. So that gives us a sense that what, we are about to keep pushing to the upside again. So with that we can already see price took out this high, price came down, the price pushed up again, creating a breakout structure after this change of character right here. So for that, now we already know what our bias is. We have to remain bullish, but we need to look for a very, very good entry for that particular buy to potentially happen. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be looking around the 131,600 region for a reversal into this particular candle, and then if I can see that reversal there, then I might be interested in shooting up for a buy, man. I might be interested in shooting up for a buy. So let me remove any line that is not for anything. Previous day low, previous week equilibrium. previous week low. Okay, all those are in check. So majorly, if this fails, then I might want to consider this particular bullish candle. Yeah, so just want to keep it simple, nothing too much. If any of these two fails, then we just have to just wait for price to possibly come back into this particular region here. So one of them has to, in a way, push price to the upside. So if we could see that price comes down into this region, it means that automatically price already swept out the liquidity from this region to this point. So um, and which in a sense is good for us. But if prices to respect any of this, it will still respect this trend line and then push to the upside. So let's just watch how price would react around this region first. So we also need to know that we are above the previous day equilibrium, which is Friday equilibrium, and that gives us the the sense that we should still look out for a buy in as much as we have price trading below the previous day high and the previous week high and all those things like that. So let's see. If price could take out this low significantly, well, then we should expect price to react from this trend line and this particular other block. So um, I've been able to just merge both SMC and then normal chart patterns and trend lines and all together just to make my decision. I decided to split them into two, inter and intra analysis. So basically, I found out that it is best way to communicate to the market, and then you have to just find out your truth. You need to find your truth yourself. So for me, this is my truth here, and then this is how I've been able to blend my knowledge with trend lines, psychological levels, and all those things together to be able to catch moves like this that you're currently seeing. So for GU2, we should expect some responses from psychological levels. That's what I'm looking at. 1.31500 as a very good entry price. If we could get that, then good one for us. So psychological levels are whole numbers in the market. Okay, so in case you are active, psychological levels are whole numbers in the market. So and distance between psychological levels is 50 pips. Okay, 50 pips. So going forward, GU, there's an alert already set. So we just watch how price react from that. So let's go to BTC USD. Now BTC USD has created very, very significant move for us. And then as you can see here, I already marked out my change of characters, break of structures, and all those things. Significantly just expecting price to come back into some regions, and then if any of these two regions could work, then I'm good to go. But let's consider our weekly analysis, which is our intra analysis. Okay, so if we look at the previous week, we could see that. Let me delete this alert. We don't need this alert anymore. Delete. Now, based on the weekly time frame, we could still see that we have some, some sort of moves to the downside, which is in a sense good. Also, in a sense, could be a problem. But we want to pay attention to what really is gonna work. Okay, we are not swing traders, and we are not. I'm not an intraday trader or whatever it is. Position trader, I mean. But I'm an intraday trader. I trade day in day out. So 4 hours. Let's look at the weekly again. Okay. So we have this high price. I failed to take out this particular low here. So we are still okay. No, we are not. Okay, so I'm gonna take this high as equal highs. I'm not sure I'm gonna take this high as equal highs. I'm not gonna take this high as equal highs. I'll take it like that high is higher than the other, and then we could see that significantly we've had a very, very nice change of character here. So now with that, now price now has also created a what, a BOS here. So you just want to just watch carefully. Want to be very careful here with BTC. Okay, want to be very, 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 very careful with BTC. So our weekly high and low, previous week high, this point here, previous week low, this point here. So I'm going to just previous week low, then this previous week high. Okay, Let's go ahead with our equilibrium. Yeah. Okay, good. So that signifies our equilibrium for us. So we're currently trading above equilibrium, which is fair. So that gives us a little bit of rest of mind that we could still see some bias, but we need to still pay attention to what? We still need to pay attention, very close attention to the previous week high. So let's just go into the daily time frame so we can mark. Okay, so currently we're still trading above the previous day high as well. We're trading above the previous week equilibrium, previous day high as well. So let's look at that. Very beautiful. Previous day low, previous day high. And let's take a look at measuring our equilibrium. Okay, good. So this here is our previous day equilibrium. So with that now, and just go to the 4 hour time frame, look out for what we want to do. So we're hitting above previous day high, previous week equilibrium, previous day equilibrium, and all. So good stuff, good stuff. We just need to just let's streamline our focus to some things. Okay, good. So if we could see some sort of aggressive reversals down to the previous day equilibrium, it could make more sense. But it is best if we could see some sort of reversal back into this region now. The reason why I would love you to come back to this region is because we have the previous week equilibrium there, and then we can also see that this year is a sense of price, what's it called now? Consolidating to the upside and creating some sort of flag, and then we could see it pushed back to the downside. And then this point here could be the nearest point that we could see the push we want from the market. So in a sense, I'm going to just mark this point as my other point of interest. So I'm going to set alert there. So let me move this alert. So I'm going to watch how price react around this region. If we get price to come down to this particular OBA, and then we get the push that we need, of course, fine. Of course, fine. Whew. So price took out this high, yeah. So that's a break of structure. Took out this high, break of structure. Let's take a look at our trend lines. Very, very beautiful too. Okay. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna just delete this. A lot of lines on the chart already, guys. a lot of lines on the chart already. Let me delete all this so we can see clearly. Okay. So with this now, we can still anticipate some sort of push like this. Okay. So this makes sense. This is why price is at this point right now.
You see what I just going through now. When I get to this, I'll be explaining. I just go to now, right? I'll soon take back. I'm just like walking towards the bus stop because where to drive at drugs. I'll explain when I get to the place. I'm studying me. I'm studying me, child.
So we can see that prices okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? So if you can hear me, we can see that price is currently respecting that trend line. And in a sense, we could, could be the buy that we need, depending on the momentum that's currently happening. But I won't take the buy because I can, of course, see a double top here, and then significantly there is a slight change of character right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna watch. Just gonna watch. Okay, just gonna watch. No decision yet on BTC USD. Just watch. I'm just gonna wait for price within all these regions. Okay, trying to see if there's a trend line that could get us to these boxes, but none. The only point that we can see trend line getting to is this one here. So that could take this. It could also take one candle to come down. Don't trust BTC. So yeah. All right. So now let's see how this particular trade plays out. Let me go straight to another pair. So I'm going to go to Euro USD. Euro USD is looking interesting to me as well this week. So I just want to just remove all this price. Okay, so let's go to the weekly time frame. We are currently respecting the previous week high, and then we are still trading above the weekly equilibrium. Very fair enough. Okay. Okay, so now with this, now our equilibrium shows that we have this point here. Good. So with that, we can go to the daily time frame as well. Previous day, previous day high and previous day low is the same thing as previous week equilibrium slash previous day high. So we have that there. The previous day low, not previous day high. Previous day low. Previous week high slash previous day high. Okay. Let's go ahead and mark the equilibrium for that. So we're trading above the equilibrium, which is fair enough. Previous day equilibrium. This stuff, this stuff. Okay. Of course, we are still in an uptrend overall. If you take a look at this trend line, yeah, we're still in an uptrend. Very nice trend line here. So if we adjust it, we could have all these touches, but I just want these 3 touches, okay? They look neat and simple. So of course, we've had change of characters in place and all. Okay. Nice change of character there. Very beautiful one. Very beautiful one. So we have this particular candle here. Well, very simple buy here on Euro USD. So I'm just going to look out for a long position right here on Euro USD. Putting my stop loss slightly below this low here and anticipating price to come to the previous week and the previous day high. If this can happen, well, good stuff. Good stuff. So this is what I'm just expecting. Price tap into the trend line, then we push to the upside. Okay, so okay, I didn't know that you guys listen to the voice notes. All right, guys, sorry about that. But back to business, yeah. So we're expecting this move, yeah, on Euro USD. If we could get this, this is a nice one. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and send to the community. Okay. So Euro USD, we have a very nice endpoint pure high. Um, all right, good. So Euro USD, that's my point of interest. I don't have any other thing to look out for Euro USD. So let's go to let's go to um okay, let's do GJ before we go to UJ. So GJ, of course, pushing to the upside, and then okay. So basically, yeah, we have of course, we're still pushing to the upside. Let's just go to the daily time frame. Okay, same thing to it. So I knew price was coming to fill this gap. Well, past tense. guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I got disconnected, guys. I got disconnected. Okay, so if you can hear me now, basically this is what we are looking out for. I'm sure you guys can hear me right now. Okay, 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 right? Can you guys hear me? Now, okay. So can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know, and if you can see my screen. So basically, this is just what we're looking at. So we have this break of structures to the upside.
Okay.
So can you guys? And then we have this, other block here. That price respected because of this particular break of structure here. So price, of course, respected this very beautiful one. Looks like we are late to the party, guys. Looks like we are late to the party. There's a fair value gap here, intense one. There's a fair value gap here. Well, I think the best thing is just to wait for price to just come down back to this previous week high, and then we could still see that push. If this fails, then this would be our next PO high. So that means we'll be looking at this fair value gap here. Even if price already tapped into it, it will still work. So we're going to be looking out for this fair value gap here. So if this could be tested, then we could see some push to the upside, considering this year as our, or other block. But if we go to the 5 minute time frame, let's see that. So on the 5 minute time frame, we have this candle here. That price could tap in before pushing to the upside. Just need to just see how the market just moves. Anyways, I'm going to just set an alert on the previous week high. So if we could get market come to the previous week high, then that's going to be good. It's going to be good for. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So let's see if price could come. Okay, so let's see if price could come down to this point, and then we could take the buy from there for DJ. So whatever happens, happens, guys. Whatever happens, happens. So this is my POI for JJ. So let's see, every green point on the charts is my POI for JJ. So I'm just gonna watch this closely. Let's see this. Let's see this, guys. Give it PJPY. So any other pair you want me to analyze, I would love to analyze USD I would love to check out USD very, very nice pair. And then I've been able to catch one or two moves on it. So let's just watch it. Give so much money if you know how to catch it. If you're patient enough, it gives good money. So overall, we still look like we're bearish, but we've seen price already taking out this significant hype, so we are no longer bearish. This particular high price already took it out, so we can't say we are bearish again. I think we are still up for the buys to the upside. So let's check the weekly time frame. Of course, most importantly, overall on the weekly time frame, we are still very bearish, very bearish. On the daily time frame, are we still bearish? I'm not sure. This low price took out this high. So I mean we could be bullish, but let's just take out the let's refine the noise and just focus on what works. So the previous week high, I'm on the weekly time frame now, the previous week low. So we could take our measure to right now and just measure from here downward. So if we could take this particular point here like that, so on the daily time frame we could take the previous day. Okay, so we have this as the previous week low slash previous day low. Okay, this is the daily candle that we are focusing on. Okay, so this here is the previous week equilibrium, and then this here is the previous day high, previous week high. If there's anything you want me to, any pair you want me to look out for, just let me know. Let me know any pair you want me to look out for. Previous week high. So with this now, we could consider this part as our previous day high. Okay. So with that, we could take this equilibrium 2 down to this point. So we are still trading below the equilibrium as well, which is fine. Can you guys hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Please, if you can hear me, let me see in the chat box. Okay, USD, JPY, Euro, USD. Please, if you can hear me, let me see it in the chat box, please. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good, good. So with that now, USD, CHF, we just need to just look out for what's possible here. So if price could trade above this previous day equilibrium, then we are good to go. If we could see price trade above the previous day equilibrium, previous day high. So if we could see price trade above the previous day equilibrium, then we're good to go. On the 1 hour time frame, we have price just respecting this other block here. So that's one of the reasons why I'm waiting for that buy. Price is currently respecting this candle here. So if we could see that push, then good one for us. But we need to see trade above that previous day equilibrium before we execute the trade. So let's go to USD JPY straight up. So make sure you are paying attention to these things. Set alerts if you need to. So I'm just going to set alerts right here on USD CHF as well. Oh, okay. Okay. So now USD CHF, we need to trade above the equilibrium, and then we need to just pay attention to that. So let me just draw this here. Then we can target the previous week equilibrium as well. So if we could see this, then good one for us. Oh my god, but we need to pay attention to something here, guys. We need to pay attention to something here. This particular high was taken out, it created this significant low. The price came down again and took out that significant low, leading to both change of characters. Okay, so this buy might not still hold. We might still see some sales, guys. We might still see some sales for we might still see some sales here. We might still see some sales here. So we might still see some sales here. This is a small work, guys. We need to let's delay this. Let's delay this. We need to be able to see clearly, guys. We need to be able to see clearly. For us to maintain that, okay, good. You need to really read into the details. That's the thing. You really need to read into the details. Okay, so if we see this point here again as another change of character again to the upside, and then beautiful one. But before we take out our buy, we need to see price still do a break above, then come down again, then push to the upside. If we don't see that, then we might just see price sell off from here down all the way. Just if we could see price sell off, and we could catch a retracement back up, then we could just look for some short positions down to the previous week low. So one of these will happen. We just need to just watch out. Okay, one of these will happen. So make sure you watch out on USD CHF. One of these will happen because we have price already created a break of structure here, and then market took out the high that created that break of structure. So man, need to pay very very close attention, guys. Pay very very close attention to this thing. So USD JPY. I already made a decision on Euro USD. So for Amos, please check the Telegram channel. Um, I already sent my analysis on Euro USD. So I missed up on this sell on Euro USD, very very crazy one. So right now I think we are back up for the buys on USD JPY. Not yet, we're not back up on the buys yet. We're still maintaining this high. We still need to see price take out this high. Okay. Here's the JPY. Started up aggressive with a push to the upside today. So and then since the push just it's literally significant that we, of course, the dollar is gaining strength, and we consider a lot of things. But on the 15 minutes time frame, we've seen that we are very much bullish. But we need to pay attention to where price is currently trading on the higher time frame. It's currently trading at a significant resistance point, and on the daily time frame too, it is trading at a significant resistance point. So we need to be very careful with our decision here on USD JPY. We don't want to be caught Okay, yes. So network. So if you can hear me, I don't know if anybody is still on this call right now, but let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, network guys, network guys, network. So as I was saying earlier, so we just need to just wait for some sort of pushback on USD really. Once you see a sort of pushback on USD then we're currently trading like very close to the the previous week high. We're somewhere around here. Good. So with this now, we can have this as well. So if we take the measure 2 here, so we have this. So on the daily time frame, we have this. Whew, price is trading aggressively above our previous day high, so still looks like we're late to the party, guys. Okay, so it looks like we have same low and high for that. So let's just look out for a kind of a reversal, a significant reversal here. If we can get that reversal on USD then for now we just want to stay out. Okay, for now we just want to stay out. I think for me I just want to wait for price to come back to this region. Okay, so I want to wait for price to come back to this region. So if we can see price reverse back into this region, then we can take off again. But right now we just need to play safe and watch. Okay, best thing is to just keep your hands out. The market is still fresh, and then there is just little to none that you can do right now. So that's just going to bring us to the end of this today. USD CHF. Let me go over USD CHF again. See, I'm not talking so much about gold or all those things. Don't lose your money to gold. I've lost my money to gold. Please don't lose your money to gold. There are other pairs that you can do other good. So now we are trading above the previous day equilibrium. So we need to be careful right now. We just need to watch what's going to happen. Looks like plan A is going to happen today. So let's just watch. We're going to buy USD CHF. We're going to buy USD CHF. They're going to buy USD CHF. So I'll send everything to the group and then any other outlook that I'm looking out for. So make sure you are in the DFS community Telegram chat so you don't miss out on anything that I would be sending there. I might be sending updates or even on the WhatsApp community. Okay, USD CHF. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna send it to you on in the group. So make sure you pay attention there, and then that's gonna bring us to the end of this live. Thank you very much for streaming. See you guys later.